Mark Tapson of Truth Revolt posed the question, what planet is he living on? In regards to President Obama's complete disregard for his blatant hand in dividing the country on race.
Look, I said at the State of the Union that one of my regrets is the degree to which polarization and the nasty tone of our politics has accelerated rather than waned over the course of the last 7.5 years. And I do all kinds of soul searching in terms of, are there things I can do better to make sure that we're unifying the country? Objectively, it's fair to say that the Republican political elites and many of the information outlets, social media, news outlets, talk radio, television stations have been feeding the Republican base for the last 7 years that there is a them out there and an us, and them are the folks who are causing whatever problems you're experiencing. And the tone of that politics, which I certainly have not contributed to, I have not.
God, America, that's in the Bible for killing innocent people. Oh, I am so glad that I got a God who knows what it is to be a poor black man in a country and a culture that is controlled by and run by rich white people.
We have got to change the way we have been doing things as an arrogant, racist military superpower. Yes, 9/11/01 happened to us, and so did slavery happen to us.
Wonderful man there, Reverend Wright.
Right, and yeah. Who is my pastor, and he is a wonderful man, and I think that's an example of he's a pastor of a large congregation in Chicago. The hope that is embodied in the church, the sense of liberation that is embodied in the historically African American church is really something that moves me deeply, and I think is probably the main pillar around which a lot of inner cities communities are going to be built. And Reverend Wright, my pastor, who I speak about in a chapter in the book, I think represents the best of what the black church has to offer.
This rhetoric was spewed out during a ceremony welcoming Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to the White House. Trudeau representing a Canada where radical Islamic imams openly preach division and the conquering of their host. What is it that instantly angers most Americans about Obama's statements? Is it that we all side with the Republican Party? Is it that we are all racist against Obama? Regardless of the fact that he won by a landslide twice?
I have no more campaigns to run. My only agenda, I know because I won both of them.
Hardly. The anger boiling within the average American stems from a total rejection of the diatribe spewed out by a delusional, sycophantic, elitist pawn.
Once you strip away the myths, the lie, the propaganda, all that remains are the facts. Lies put out and repeated over and over again by the President of the United States are not a substitute for empirical research.
Obama hasn't just divided Americans on race.
My main message is to the parents of Trayvon Martin. You know, if I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon.
Obama has fundamentally torn Americans from their constitutional rights and their tax dollars, blatantly legitimizing and modifying the crimes of the Bush and Clinton presidencies. Obama is a total globalist sellout, a liar, and a fraud, and most Americans, aside from liberal zealots and the uninformed, see right through his charade. Jon Bowne for Infowars.com.